Crochet and Beyond. My name is Angela. I'm so glad you joined me here today. I am going to teach you a beautiful stitch, very simple stitch. It's called the cross stitch. Yes, this stitch is very simple, no-brainer. However, it is a very open, lacy type of stitch. So if that's the type of look you want, this definitely is one that you should do. In my project here, I made a very small square. And as you notice, there's all kinds of other squares put together here. And together with much more squares that are coming on my way here, I will make a queen size blanket. In the descriptions below, you already have some stitches available that you can work with. Note that you don't have to do the stitches this size, or you don't have to do this blanket. What I'm doing here with these samples is I'm giving you a foundation chain formula. Very simple little something for you to understand how much chains to do, a multiple of whatever number I'll give you, so that the stitch turns itself perfectly. If you make it a multiple of 2 plus 1, you will always turn out fine. Multiple of 2 plus 1. And then when we move on with the work, what you will be doing is a lot of double crochets, but you will always bringing one double crochet backwards so that it crosses over the previous double crochet, making it crossed like that. And it creates a very pretty design, doesn't it? Now, what colors you pick, it's up to you. What yarn you pick is up to you as well. For this project here, I'm using worsted weight Red Heart. So I like a little thicker material. But if you like something thinner for a scarf, go for it. Make sure then you have enough foundation chains to make the scarf big enough. If you like to make a blanket with something really thick, well then make sure that you don't make too many foundation chains. Otherwise it will become enormous. So understand that the bigger, the thicker the yarn, the bigger your work will grow. And the thinner, the tinier and thinner your garment will be. And ultimately, whatever you create, I would love to see it. I like you to post it, if you like to join, at my Facebook group. There is a link in the description below. You can join me there. Just ask to be added and it will certainly approve. And you can show me something that you created. Not necessarily from my channel. If you're working on something else and you like to share with me and with other people in the group, I would love to see that. And the projects don't have to be perfect. I like to see things that you're struggling with as well. Maybe I can give you some input and helping you to advance your crochet skills little by little. I hope this video is going to be helpful. Try to do it. If you're not quite sure what you want to do with it, but you're interested in feeling and seeing on how this stitch works for yourself, go ahead and try a small sample like this. And then with time, when you feel like, yeah, I got it, go ahead and try something bigger. So thank you so much for watching today. Click a like on this video. Also subscribe if you haven't. Love to have you crocheting with me here on a regular basis. Alrighty, take care. Till soon. With worsted weight yarn size 4 and a crochet size 5.25 millimeter, let's make our foundation chain. And I will need 25 stitches, 25 chains. Now I start my foundation chain this way. I make a loop here, insert the hook, hold on tight so it doesn't open up, and then go 1, 2, and 3 chains. Hold on at the top, release the bottom, pull the string, and that will give me a knot and my first foundation chain. All right, so I do need 25. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, 24 and 25. So when that's done, I release that hook and I do the work with a 5 millimeter hook. Now take a look at your chain. Make sure all chains look even and that the foundation chain is more or less stretchy. You don't want it very tight and you don't want it too loose either. Gotta be just right. Okay. So from here, we are going to do our first row by doing single crochet in every single stitch. To get started though, spot the second chain from the hook. So that's the first one from the hook. This is the second one. So start right there and give me your first single crochet. And do that in every single foundation chain. So at the end, you will have 24 single crochets. So let me do 3 more here. Okay, so make sure you just pick up that top loop there and go. Alrighty, so it's very straightforward. When we get to the end here, I'll meet you again. And that is 23 and 24. Alrighty, just to make sure, look at it. See, looks really even. They twirl a little bit. Alrighty, so let's see if we got 24. Alrighty, that's my first one right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You must have 24. If your chain was longer, you will have one less than the number of chains you had. Okay, very good. Now let's move on to row 2. Before we do that, you chain 3. 1, 2, 3, then you turn. These 3 chains here are considered as your very first double crochet. Okay, you must take that into consideration here. Now, double crochet, skip next stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. So, skip this one. So what is the next stitch actually? This is not it, because that was the base for this double crochet here. So it's tempting to just start right there. Don't do that. That's the one. Okay, so what you have to do is skip that one, and then on the next one you do a double crochet. Make sure you pick up both loops. See, in the back there, you want both loops. It's easy sometimes to just pick up one, and you don't want that for this one here. So it's both loops. Alrighty, that is my single crochet. Alrighty, forgive me, that's my double crochet. That's what we're doing. Now, yarn over, you're going to double crochet on the stitch that you just skipped. So you're gonna go backwards and find that stitch that you just skipped, and you're gonna insert right there. Make sure you grab both loops. See it? Pull through, make it loose, and do that double crochet. So one double crochet crosses the other. Then from here we move on, and again double crochet, but skip the next stitch. So this one was taken, remember? Skip this one, double crochet here. Now double crochet on the one you just skipped, and that's what you have to keep doing here, back and forth, crossing the double crochets. That's why it's called the cross stitch. And then it goes on like that, on and on and on. Skip this one, work on this one first, and then backwards. See, it starts twisting. It's really fun. Alrighty, here we go. Skip that one, go there, and then go here. I think you're getting the hang of it, right? It's a very easy stitch to make once you get the flow of how it goes. It's one of those stitches that you can do fast, and it looks amazing at the end with all those twisty look of each double crochet, and it crochets fast. So I'm almost at the end of this row here. Am I doing too fast? Take your time practicing, that's okay. And then backwards. So make sure that you always skip a chain so that you can go backwards after. There we go. You got it. Almost there. Okay, now listen up. At the end here, you have one single crochet left. So on that one, you simply do a double crochet and leave it. So your rows always start with a double crochet. That was a bunch of chains, right? And it ends with a double crochet. And then in between, you have the twisted double crochets, the crossed double crochets. Alrighty, looks good, doesn't it? Now, for row 2, before we go to row 2, you need to chain 3, turn and do exactly the same thing. Skip and go. So really, this is so easy. And then go backwards. And then as you go, you will see, so skip that, go here. That each crossed double crochet group builds upon each other. All right, and then keep working. That's it, seriously. Good one, right? All right, so that's that. So build it up until your work is long enough for what you want to do, okay? Now, again, make sure that you have the 3 chains here that make your first double crochet, and that you end with that single double crochet at the end. So when we get here, you will actually build it upon the double crochet. You know what? Let me get there, then I'm gonna show you. Here we go. Let me do one more crossed double crochets here, and then, yeah, just so there's no margin of doubt. See those 3 chains right there? That was the first, the second, and the third chain. So do that double crochet right on top, right there on the 3rd chain. And then you got that double crochet done on the edge. Alrighty, so repeat this until you have your desired length. Then I'm gonna meet with you again, and then we're gonna do a very simple single crochet edging. So see you in a bit. All finished. There it is, nice, beautiful square. All right, I'm gonna do a very simple edging on this one here, and it is gonna be single crochet edging. If you are doing the same project I'm doing, you might want to do that, because this is gonna be joined with other squares that are different kinds of stitches to make a queen size blanket. Now, if you're making something else, if you picked a different size, you know, remember the formula, you can do this in a different size you want, any size you want, then you might not need an edge, depending on what you're doing, okay? All right, if you need an edge, my simple edging here is pretty straightforward. All you need is single crochets. You will have a corner on each, on each corner you will have 3 single crochets, and in between each corner, you will have 25 single crochets. All right, so let's move forward. There is a chain first, and then right here, go ahead and do 3 single crochets. 1 and 2 and 3. That's it. All right, now decide where your next corner is gonna be. Right there, that's the one. And then count where the spaces where are the spaces that you will put the single crochets. Oh yeah, there we go. That would be, the obvious places are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I need 2 more, 24 and 25. I will put them more or less here. 1, double up the stitch here and here, and then I should be good. All right, there we go. Here goes a 1 and a 2, 3, 4. Let's double up here. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, let's double up here, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Good. All right. Now my next corner is right there. So let's do 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Now here, where's my next corner gonna be? I think right there. That's the one. Let's see how many stitches I have here. This one here is very obvious. There's chains here, right? So let's count how many there are from one corner to this one here to make sure we get to 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Again, I have to double up somewhere, here and here. Okay, to make 25, yeah? Alrighty. So let's get going. Make sure you start right here from the first one, the one that's very close to the corner, because I counted that one as part of the 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now double up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now go for 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Good. Now there's the corner. Just ignore that tail. Just leave it back there and go for 1, 2, 3. Now this edging here is very similar to this one, but again, always count to make sure that it's all good, because corners can be a little different. This corner looks slightly different than that one, so things could change. So let's see how much there is. It was pretty much 1 on each, right? So let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Exactly. So I don't have to double up on any here. Okay. Here it is. There is 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, goes for 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Let's go for the corner. Give me 3 on that big spot. 2 and 3. Already. Last edge. Let's see how many we got. Stitches are very obvious, so it's gonna be just easy one. So let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And I need to double up 24 and 25 somewhere over here. Already, almost done. There is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, let's double up. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's double up. 18 and 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 5. Perfect. And then we join right here and we're done. All right. Okay, snip and loop through. And I am not going to weave in the ends because I will do that as I join my squares. Alrighty. If you need to weave in the ends, just grab a thick needle and do the thing. I'm assuming you know how to do that. If you don't, then some of my other videos will have tutorials on that one, so it's really pretty straightforward. It's all finished. I hope you can use this and it can be a blessing and many creative ideas coming your way. Alrighty, take care, bye!